Is it worth it? So I've been on YouTube for 4 years, going on to 5. Over those 4 years, I've had 3 different channels with 3 different niches. So my first 2 channels were nails and nail arts and hair and beauty. And then my third channel, this channel is entrepreneurship, business, and side hustle. And what prompted me to film this video is I keep seeing videos titled how YouTube changed my life with X amount of subscribers, usually a small amount of subscribers. So a lot of growing and upcoming YouTubers. Me being one of them, I have recently hit 500 subscribers. And that got me thinking, has YouTube changed my life? Let's talk about it. So I think a good place to start is to define what change means to you. I personally think the perception of how much YouTube can change your life depends on you subjectively and what change means to you and what change looks like in your life. So for example, you might already be a very hardworking person. YouTube demands a lot of hard work, so the net effect of you working hard might not be as dramatic as somebody who maybe has 0 hobbies and is low-key kind of lazy. No offense if that is you, but yes, no hobbies, kind of lazy and doesn't really work that hard and does the bare minimum. YouTube would dramatically change your life because you are demanded to edit, film, be consistent. The net effect of that on your life would be a huge dramatic change. So my question to you, let's say if you have under 500 subscribers, what is change actually to you, and has it actually changed your life? For me, honestly, for YouTube to change my life, it would require one, me building a community of like-minded people who engage with my content and engage with me as a creator, and 2, YouTube allowing me to have a passive income source that would then allow me to create content with more free time, not worrying about how I'm going to pay rent or how I'm going to look after myself. Now that for me is changing my life, but I'm not at that point. With that being said, hitting 500 subscribers is a huge milestone in my YouTube journey, and I am super grateful for all of you who have subscribed. But just to say that 500 subscribers has changed my life, that would be a lie. Like, my life has not changed dramatically. I am still doing the same things every single day. I'm still working on this YouTube thing. I'm still working towards my goal. It's just not realistic for me to say that YouTube has changed my life just yet. If anything, I'm more content and happy to say that I've managed to build a community of 500 people who watch and subscribe to my videos. That for me is what I use as motivation and drive to continue creating content. So at what point can I use to define YouTube actually changing my life? That leads me on to getting monetized on YouTube. Is it controversial for me to say that I think the beginning of changing your life as a small YouTuber is hitting the 1,000 subscribers, 400 watch hours mark? That might sound a little bit superficial, but to hear me out, I do believe hitting this milestone as a small YouTuber is very significant. Just think of how many people watch YouTube on a daily basis. I'm sure it's in the billions. So to hit 1,000 subscribers, in the grand scheme of things, that is a small amount of people. And in 2024, that should be a standard, I do believe. And if we work hard enough, I do believe we can get there. So I think setting a higher goal, at least to get monetized, is when you can say your life is about to change or your life has started to change. And I'm not saying this just because at this point you'll start getting paid, but for you to have reached that point, it means you must have done something right in your content, something right in how you deliver your content and engage with your community. You have somehow hit the nail on the head with your titles, thumbnails, video concepts, video titles, and at this point you can say that your life now has the potential to grow exponentially on YouTube and actually change in a really dramatic way. When you hit the stage of being monetized, you can look back at your channel and see what works and what didn't. And I promise I'm not just talking out of zero experience. I have grown 2 other YouTube channels that are both monetized. I have had viral videos. So for me, with this channel, I just know that when I hit that 1,000 subscriber mark with 4,000 watch hours, that means that I have finally cracked the code. I have finally done something, and all my efforts have finally paid off, and I can just continue growing off of that. So me hitting 500 subscribers is not life-changing, but it is confirmation and reaffirmation that I am doing something right and I am on the right path, and I am just going to keep going on until I make it to the goal that I want. I have definitely made mistakes that have delayed my potential on YouTube. So let's talk about my biggest mistake here on YouTube. So my biggest mistake was taking a break. I took a break almost a year ago now, and honestly, I do slightly regret it, but I took a break mainly because I had zero direction for this channel. Everyone tells you just to start, figure it out as you go, just start, you never know what could happen. So I did just that. I just started and things were going so well. I uploaded 14 videos in total in 2023 on this channel, and they were low-key blowing up. I think for a new YouTuber who nobody knows anything about me, they were doing okay and they were gaining me some momentum. But I took a break because I feel like I was going off of trends and just copying what other YouTubers were doing and what was trending at the moment, which is not a bad strategy. I'm not trying to downplay that strategy. But in the midst of that, I got a bit lost. I had to ask myself, am I just filming content because I want to get the views and blow up? Or am I actually enjoying what I'm filming? Am I actually having a direction of where I want to take this channel in the future? Am I building something sustainable and something organic and something genuine to me? Because I don't want to start a channel and then it eventually die off just because I was following trends. So let's take a quick look at my channel analytics. So in 2023, I posted a total of 14 videos that got me 22,234 views with a watch time of 1.4 thousand and an increase of subscribers from 0 to 457. So my channel was doing pretty well. If we go over to 2024, things are looking a little bit more bleak. As you can see, there is this very sad straight line of zero consistency, zero videos until my recent comeback in August. So in total, so far in 2024, I have got 5,709 views, watch time of 285.5, and I hit over 500 subscribers. So my break was only supposed to be 1 to 3 months of me getting myself together, and that turned into 1 whole year. I highly recommend you do not do this, or do not do it for as long as I did. 1 year is a little bit crazy, and I just cannot thank all of you who still watch my videos up to now and stuck by me, because you totally didn't have to. I was not consistent, but I do appreciate those of you who have stuck by. So why was this my biggest mistake, and why should you as a small YouTuber not do this? I like to think of YouTube as riding a bike. In my experience running my 2 other channels, at first you have to pedal really hard and use all your efforts and just get the ball rolling. Then as you start to gain momentum, eventually you'll be going so fast that you're cruising and you don't even need to pedal all that much. My break stopped my momentum. My break stopped my YouTube journey and YouTube growth. I am back to square one of pedaling and turning those wheels, but I know that eventually I will get that momentum back up if I stay consistent. So when you see your channel start to gain some good momentum, if a video is low-key blowing up, that is when you need to put in all your effort and keep posting videos exactly like what you have posted to keep people coming back and building up that momentum. And YouTube has a compounding effect, meaning you might not see the results of the effort that you're putting in now, but someday down the line, even if one video blows up, the rest of your channel is also going to take off because people will be wanting to see who is this person that we are watching. And if the content is not there ready to watch, then your channel just will not grow. So keep posting. Your videos will be useful someday. The harsh truth of growing on YouTube is your niche does matter, especially if you want it to be sustainable and if you want to make money and get the highest payout possible. You can create 100 videos of what you like, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's 100 videos of what your viewers want to watch. And that is why you might not see yourself getting the views that you like. Take my channel, for example. I have so many ideas of self-development and personal finance videos that I would like to film. But for now, I've noticed that my videos in the Etsy niche are doing really well and always pick up some momentum. So I'm going to continue doing those until I reach my goal. Think of it like going to work. You might like your job, but that doesn't always mean that you'll like some of the things you do at work. Sometimes you just have to do the things you don't like to get the job done. That is exactly the same with YouTube. I don't necessarily like the fact that I always have to focus on Etsy to gain momentum and gain views. But to get to where I want to go, which is my goal of getting monetized, I am going to continue to make content around that, Etsy, digital products, anything that will get me to that goal. If you're still struggling, you're creating content and it doesn't seem to be going anywhere, try and look into a different niche. You can always start a new channel and see if that works out better for you. So according to TubeBuddy, the top 5 pay niches in 2024 are: number 1, making money; number 2, digital marketing; number 3, personal finance; number 4, education; number 5, tech, cars, and gadgets. If I could start YouTube from day one, I wish I started with this current niche that I'm in. This would have given me the most amount of exponential growth and fast growth that pays out really well. But then again, I wouldn't be where I am if I had not gone through all the experiences that I have been through in the past. But if you do want YouTube to actually change your life, then pick a niche that will allow you to create high value and everlasting content. So I guess bringing all that together, my biggest goal right now is getting monetized, hitting 1,000 subscribers, and hitting the 4,000 watch hour mark. It is an uphill battle every single day, but at the same time, I see small improvements in my channel. I would not have reached 500 subscribers if I didn't continue. I was below 500 while I had my break. As soon as I came back and started posting, I got the engine running again, and my subscribers have been going up. Don't give up. If you are also a small and growing YouTuber, there will be a point where I feel like YouTube will genuinely change our lives, depending on how you define change. I also don't want this video to look like I'm just sitting here talking about how YouTube hasn't been life changing. Trust me, it has been more life changing than you could ever imagine if I was to tell you how much YouTube has changed my life. But I mean, if I'm going to say it's changed my life in a really dramatic way, that just simply would not be true. I've been hustling since I started 4 years ago, and 4 years later, I am still hustling because I want to grow this channel to a point of being monetized. Then I can say YouTube is changing my life. Right now, I am just simply in the process. So I hope this video can give a different perspective to maybe those of us who are growing our YouTube channels and have maybe slightly higher goals in terms of being a full-time content creator. For me, at 500 subscribers, YouTube has simply given me a push to keep going, keep delivering, and to not give up. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know what you think below. Let me know how YouTube has or hasn't changed your life as a small creator. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Bye.